Hey guys, as you can see, I'm going to be doing a review on PBA Pro Bowling. In just a second, we're going to go over the pros that are currently in the game. I don't know if they're going to be adding more pros, but as of right now, this is the current list. Um, pretty good list. Definitely don't really bowl the same player that often. Here we are going through the bowling balls. There's a lot, so I had to kind of fly through this a little bit. I will post a more in-depth actual list of all the bowling balls here in the next couple days. There is a ton of brand name bowling balls, and just about every ball company that you see in the PBA is in this game, along with fantasy bowling balls as well. A lot of Storm, a lot of Roto Grip. Actually, no, there isn't a lot of Storm. There's only a couple Storm balls. Now that I think about it, there is a few Roto Grips. There's actually a bunch of Roto Grip balls. There's a bunch of 900 Global equipment and a bunch of Radical stuff. Here we are going through the oil patterns. They have almost every pattern that you're going to see on the PBA Tour. There's a couple missing. Not that big of a deal. Here we go through the venues. None of the venues are actual real venues, except for I think the PBA League and a couple other ones. Other than that, they're all fictional. So what I'm going to be doing here is going into the career and showing you the circuits. There is a bunch. I'm currently on the PBA Tour, and I noticed each circuit there's more and more events. It is rather long. You're not going to get through it in a couple days. I really don't think you will. Very in-depth to an extent. This is a port of a mobile game, so it's not really that in-depth, but it's a $20 game, so you can't expect too much. What you saw just there was me going ahead and going into a quick match against Jason Belmonte on the shark pattern, if I remember correctly.
I'm Rob Stone. This is my partner, the Hall of
Here
Famer, Randy
is just the
Peterson.
opening
We've got
cinematic.
an
You can
excellent
skip
matchup
them,
tonight
but I
between
figured
the
out that's a
player and
cinematic
Jason
run
Belmonte.
through, and I can show you
I believe
guys
we're ready to get this thing started.
what it looks like. Graphically, the game actually looks really good. I was pleasantly surprised. Didn't look that good in previews, but it looked good. So in just a minute here, we're going to be showing you the actual gameplay. That is myself, the player model. As you can see, you can turn oil on and off, adjust your shot angle and your rotation. The pins are individually modeled, so they're all their own entity. Same with the bowling ball. The lane and the oil is done up itself too, so they're all independent from each other. In the terms of pin action and ball reaction, very realistic. The only thing that's not super realistic is ball speeds in some context. They can be a little fast, but that is what it is. As you can see, Jason Belmonte just left the stone 9 pin. Like I said, very realistic game for $20. I was very surprised. There you go. There's the overlay of the score.
There you see the conversion percentage on the 9-pin.
So
97.5% to
I mean, there's not really much to say about it. It's just a straight up bowling game. And it does it honestly well. There's a lot of people that don't like it, and I don't understand why. I personally think it's a really good game. You have a lot of ball options. You have a lot of control over your bowling ball. You can make it do things that you can do in real life. There's no fantasy in this game. My biggest complaint is the oil. There is no breakdown of the oil. It's just a static pattern, unfortunately. Now I'm going to be contacting Farsight Studios to see if they plan on putting an update out to allow the oil patterns to break down over the course of a game, which will be really nice. Really love that. If not, it's okay. Not happy about it, but again, $20 game. I can't be that demanding over it. One other thing that I noticed was that you, you tend to leave, in this game at least, a lot of opposite corner pins.
Takes
So
out
for a
9
left-hander,
pins, leaving the
it's not
3.
very common to leave a 10 pin, which would be the last pin all the way
Graphic
on the
shows
right
the 3
side.
pin gets picked up 96% of the time.
You don't see that in real life very often. You seem to have that happen here a lot. So I don't know
Wow. That
if
can't
it's
feel
a
too good.
programming
Yeah, no doubt.
error
Nothing
or
more frustrating than
what,
missing
but
easy
that might
spares.
need to be something to be addressed. And just a minute after Belmo throws his 2 strikes here, I'm going to pull up the menu and show you the menu options, show you what that has.
Struck in the last
So
frame.
just
Looking for the double
hang tight,
here.
I guess. Be coming up here in just a minute.
Got it.
I would definitely say for $20 if you're a fan of bowling, pick it up, try it. You know, it is only $20. So as you can see here, I pressed Y. It allows you to pull up your arsenal. You can change balls on the fly. You can also go in the pro shop and buy balls and equip them as well. So you have the ability to do that. Now, if you looked on the left-hand side, there were some other balls too. Those are arcade balls. They're bomb ball, split
Knocks
ball,
down
and
7
lightning
pins
ball.
there.
If you're doing the sim version of this game, those are not accessible.
This one is very
when you
make.
first load up the game, you have the option to play sim or arcade. Arcade is
Another
easier,
huge
so to
mistake.
speak.
Oh, man.
Nothing is going
So
right.
here we're going to
You
go
can see the
into
frustration.
the controls. So there's a good view of the controls. We're also going to go into the settings, show you the settings, music and sounds. I accidentally clicked controller tutorial, didn't mean to, and then you see right there, switch to arcade mode, switch to simulation mode, and then it goes in credits, legal, all that stuff. I'm going to be exiting out here in just a minute, and we are going to go through
There you see the max scores.
the statistics for the campaign mode, or not campaign mode, but the story mode, or campaign mode, or career mode. I'm sorry, career mode. Oh no, I'm sorry. We're gonna go local multiplayer first. Show you that you can have a maximum of 4 players. Then we're gonna go. I'm sorry, online tournament. They have a huge list of tournaments. It's revolving. It's always there. When one ends, another one starts. Showing you that they have tournament history. Now going into the leaderboards, they have daily, weekly, monthly, and all time. Of course, you can see that. Then we're going to go into the online tournament help. This kind of just explains the brackets, how much the entry cost is, stuff like that. You know, pretty kind of self-explanatory, kind of common sense, I guess you can say. And we're going to go back into settings, show you it's all the same. Go into the pro shop. Don't know why I went back into the pro shop, but I did. And then we'll go up to career mode, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, we'll go into career mode, and then I'll show you the trophy case and the statistics and the stats. So you'll get a little, virtual trophy case if, you can brag to all your friends. And then here's your career statistics. It's got just about everything in it. So it's definitely, if you want to keep track, I know they plan on adding an online multiplayer feature, like a player versus player, so you can brag to your friends about your stats, all that fun stuff. So that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to drop me a comment. Take it easy, have fun, and safe gaming.